Back at Slough House, River updates Louisa on his current family situation. David's condition is deteriorating, and he's gotten worse since last season. River talks to Louisa about his concerns, but it's a sour note to end her final night on. In fact, the whole thing is depressing from the off, with Shirley storming in with footage of the van driver's boots that seem to hint at a military connection. She clashes with River over this, and he forces her out the door with a scathing remark about Marcus. Outside, River talks to Louisa about her absence. She's about to go on a 6-month break, but she's considering leaving and not coming back. She knows that River is struggling because of his dad, and as he leans forward to kiss her, it just makes everything that much worse. Louisa wants some space and, specifically, to live a normal life away from all this drama. She and River part ways, but it's unclear whether we'll see her again. Nobody else is taking this white van situation seriously except Catherine. Interestingly, she thinks Shirley is onto something and decides to give her backup that night as she tails an unsuspecting Roddy. They head to a nightclub and Shirley follows, but Catherine is unwilling to go in, given the alcohol, so she calls River in to help. Unfortunately, Shirley loses control inside the club, jumping on a guy on the dance floor and then racing off to the toilets to do some drugs. River chases after her, but Shirley is a mess and not exactly in the mood to listen to River's holier-than-thou chat. When Roddy leaves the club with this woman, Shirley leaves too, smacking a bouncer upside the head and stealing a bicycle. However, it's clear that whoever this woman is, she's not interested in Roddy. She backs out of kissing him, and when she leaves him at his apartment alone, she messages someone to let them know Roddy is there. After the trying events of Season 4, Slow Horses returns with a much more serious episode. The opening sets up the conflict to follow for the rest of the show, with this gunman and a larger conspiracy at work, while all the Slough House residents find themselves grappling with Marcus' death. It's clear from the off that everybody is unhinged and on edge. The drama involving Shirley is particularly hard-hitting, as she's lost the one person who served as her anchor. She's definitely onto something with this Roddy situation, and to quote Magneto from X-Men 2, "Never trust a beautiful woman, especially one who's interested in you." Roddy is falling hook, line, and sinker for this honey trap, and he could well be in greater danger than we initially thought. Jackson Lamb doesn't really feature all too heavily here, as instead the show is much more focused on the supporting characters around him. With Louisa gone on her mental health break, this leaves Slough House undermanned, and it could cause a lot of friction and drama in the episodes ahead. As for the gunman situation, I'm going out on a limb here and thinking this gunman was a plant for Jaffrey to make his political opponent look unhinged. We know crime is a hot topic for the city, given what's happened in the past, and it's the perfect powder keg situation to spur voters onto his side.